Yo, what's going on everybody? GZTV back with another video, and in this video we are here with day 28 of the 30 days of Summer Smash. In this video we are going to be talking about a very late addition to the lineup, one I didn't find out until like 2 days ago. One of my favorite rappers honestly in the game right now, and a guy that's not extremely active in the rap world anymore because, you know, his whole imprisonment. But we have Glokk40Spaz. Again, one of my favorite artists, like genuinely. I really like Glokk40Spaz, and just kind of getting into his work. I started listening to him back in like 2023. I heard Bumblings. Well, I just recently really started to become a heavy fan of his, but I first heard of him back in like 2023 when he dropped Glock Files, and he had production from OK, We Gonna Be OK. That's also around that time that I heard of him as a producer. But man, Glokk40Spaz and him, they did really come up together, and so many dope tracks on Glock Files. That's easily his best project, and he's not really much of an album guy, I will admit, but he's got a good album here with this one. I mean, Bad Man, talking about Swamp, Lethal, Free Sumo, so many like edit potential songs, so much hype. He really brings that raw, like street, I'm gonna fuck you up energy. I don't condone it, I don't market it, I don't encourage any of the things he says in his lyrics, but he brings a lot of energy out of you. A really good rapper to listen to while you're like playing a sport and you need that aggression and you need that competitiveness. He's awesome. I really like Glokk40Spaz, and obviously I've heard of his albums like Took the Biggest Risk. He dropped a collab album last year with one of my other favorite artists in the game right now, with Osamason and Evil Reflection, and that album is fucking insane. Just the combination of those two styles, and seeing interviews with OK and the fact that he started working with these two artists pretty much early on in his production career is all I really needed to hear. Jungle is one of my favorite Glokk40 and Osamason tracks in both of their discographies, so really good stuff there. He's actually around like the same age as me. He's from kind of the Georgia area. I mean, he's from Atlanta. I guess he probably claims Atlanta. You know, he's signed to Columbia Records, so he's a pretty big deal. Now, obviously, he still is pretty like underground. I would consider him underground still, like despite being in the rap game for who knows how long. He's been making music for a very long time, probably like 5 or 6 years now. He's still pretty underground, like not a lot of people know of him. You have to be kind of in touch with the rap industry to know who this guy is, but you know, he has a very interesting sound. He mixes it up, he has very unique production, and it's just the fusion of his sounds. He's very aggressive, he can mellow it out. I think he's a somewhat versatile artist, and I'm a really big fan of Glokk40. You know, you hear him on like these southern hip-hop tracks where it's very like trappy. You hear him on gangster rap, you hear him on Dark Pluggnb, you hear him on all sorts of things. Like, he meshes his sound so well with other styles of music, and he's dope, man. Again, I can't wait to hear him live. I've heard his mosh pits are absolutely fucking insane. But ladies and gentlemen, Glokk40Spaz, that's all I got. Goated artist.